with Psycho Bitch. She's here from Chicago at Route 13 tonight, getting ready to give us an awesome set. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm always ready, girl.
Oh, right on. That's good to hear. But tell me, if is there anything going on with you? With this, not just, you know, being out here. You have stuff, a book schedule.
Just doing a lot of guest spots. You know, the clubs are so different in the last few years, you know, with the economy and everything, that, you know, everybody's into this whole loungy thing, and, you know, it's, I don't know, it's almost like they want everybody to buy a bottle and not dance. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, so I'm so choosy about where I play now. I've just been doing a lot of guest spots. I don't have like a permanent residency, but you know, the people that are asking me to do the guest spots are really like places I really want to play. Where they're, you know, they want to hear some good music, and they're, you know, they're just want to have fun. You know what I mean?
Exactly. For people who don't know who Psycho Bitch is, she's actually a legendary DJ that's been in the industry for years. How long have you been doing this now?
25 years.
25 years. It gives me hope. That gives me a lot of hope.
25 years.
Now, have you ever ventured off into the production, you know, part of the industry?
I have done a little bit. I haven't recently, but I did. And at the time I was doing it, it was just really hard, because that's when I was doing like my own promotions for all my residencies, which I had a lot of at the time. And you know, like for instance, when I was doing Crowbar on Saturday nights for 7 years, from '95 till 2002, I did everything. I did all the invites, I did the promotion, I did the guest list, the mailing list, everything. Like I had like 2,000 people on my guest list every Saturday night.
So do you hold a residency now in Chicago?
No, right now I don't. There's really nowhere I want to work all the time. You know,
so would you rather bounce around as opposed to sitting in one spot?
And for a while I took a little break, and you know, there wasn't really anything going on a couple of years ago, and in the last like couple years, you know, I've been doing a lot again, especially this summer. I've been playing everywhere. I'm playing at Boom Boom Room on Monday night at Green Dolphin, which is a infamous house, and it's been going on like almost 20 years. It's an awesome night. There's DJs that have been working there. Michael Serafini, he owns Gramophone Records in Chicago. He works. He's one of the residents. Uncle Milty's a resident. You know, it's an awesome party. And then I'm doing a party at Brandon. It's called Brandon. It's at Martini Ranch. That's really fun. I'm playing there next Friday. I'm doing some stuff in the boys community on Halstead Street. Playing a couple of gigs there. Yeah, so just, you know, moving around and playing all the fun places.
Right on. What do you think, you know, how do you feel about the scene with Chicago being known as the home of house music and everything? Is it really holding up its name still, or has it fallen off?
If you know where to go. You know, the clubs there, like everywhere, you know, I get a little passionate about when people talk to me about this, and I'm going to stick to my story that I've been saying for years. The wrong people are in charge. The people that are in charge, you know, they have different focus. You know, that's why everyone's like, oh, I miss the old days, or oh, you know, and then you hear the owners, well, those people don't go out anymore. They don't go out anymore because they know better. Exactly. They don't want to spend $20 to get 2 drinks to hear crappy music that you hear on the radio all day long. And I'm sorry, you know, I don't mean to be a snob or anything, because anyone who knows me knows I'm not a snob, and I'm actually anything but a psycho bitch. But you know, it's like I say things the way they are, and you know, like all those years I did the Crowbar party. That party was successful because the owners gave me reign. They just let me alone. I proved I could do what you know, I knew I was doing. And Terry Bristol and I did it together, and they left us alone. You know, we had certain things that we had to, you know, certain commitments we had to meet, and as long as we met them, you know, like the first night they said, okay, get 1,000 people in here. They were only doing 650. We did 1,100 on the first night. We did, and from that point on, we built that crowd to like 2,500, 2,600, 2,700. I mean, from 600 people.
Right. See,
I mean, and we kept it going for 7 years. You know, and when we left because the owners told us they were selling the place. They told us they were moving on and blah blah blah. So you know, I mean, we were, you know, we worked for those guys for years, but that's what I think is that, you know, the people that are, you know, it's like we see through the tunnel. We know what to do. We know what it takes to make a great party. We've done parties, you know, like I've been DJing. I've played at every club in Chicago for 25 years, every major club, and you know, there's been parties that have been successful in every one of them that I've played because we see through the tunnel. We see, you know, we know what it takes.
Right.
And the people that are in charge now are either they're young or they're so busy seeing dollar signs. Then they want the dollars right away. They don't understand that it takes. It's like when you're planting a garden. You gotta let it grow.
Exactly.
It's full of creativity, you know, and that's what they're doing. They're not only music but fashion, everything. I mean, you go to some of the big clubs now, and everybody dresses the same. They drink the same drink. They dance the same. You know, you hear the same songs, in the same order. You know, it's like even if they have 5 DJs, they're all playing the same songs. Right. You know, and they're all playing from a computer. Half of them aren't even wearing headphones. It's like, oh, Psycho, I made this mix at home, girl. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, man, this mix is dope. I made it at home this afternoon. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm playing next. How could you possibly know at 2 o'clock in the afternoon what you're playing at midnight?
Exactly.
I don't even know what I'm playing next until I pull it out.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. See, you know, everybody's got their niche and everybody's got their style. And I don't bash people for that, but be creative, you know, be fresh, be creative, do something that makes a difference, you know, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
Well, thank you very much. You summed it up greatly. I've loved your point of view about the whole entire subject, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this for me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Legendary DJ Psycho. Thank you.